What the heck is going on? Yeah, this is kind of a late start, isn't it? I had my annual physical this morning. Look, I got blood work. Da, 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 da. So yeah, I'm still alive. Oh yeah, hey Doug and Roe, Doug and Roe. Flippy good. Hey, there are a couple of people alive later in the mornings. The hands are warm. Yeah, they don't do that anymore, really. It was Jake.
Hey!
What's going on?
Oh, just finished a little bit of a workout.
Look, they stabbed me in the arm.
What?
I know. I had my annual physical this morning. They took blood and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Actually, I've taken pills for years for high blood pressure, and today it was 100 over 60. They're like, oh, that's a little
Oh,
low.
that's a little. That is a little low.
They said,
What do you take, if I may ask?
oh, I take 3 different pills for blood
Ah,
pressure.
oh yeah, that
And he's
that
cutting
might
out one
contribute
of
to it.
them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One's a diuretic, which makes you pee a lot, and another one is a
All right,
I don't know, something something. I can't pronounce all those words they put
gotcha.
on pills.
I
What am I taking for my face?
don't ask.
Nothing. My face is perfect. Who we got in here?
Right, right.
We got Flip It Good. We got Major Win. We got Chastity. We got Mike. Bunch of people showing up. Bum crack picker. Are you evicting a bunch of people this morning? Is that what you're doing?
Back from Florida this late last night, so I don't really know what's going on today.
Oh, cha-ching. You're good luck.
I took a few days off.
I sold some ballpoint pen replacements. Yeah, selling ink. Paul Rose. Man, there's several people showing up. What the heck? I didn't think anybody'd show up because it's not 8 o'clock, which is our normal habitat.
Well, for you, anybody will show up.
No, if anybody would show up, I would have 100,000 viewers, but I don't.
Well, maybe they just don't know about you yet.
Oh, there you go. Sadie. I had to do a wellness text on Todd this morning. Yeah, I only mentioned one time yesterday toward the end of Tom's show that I was going to be out getting my physical this morning.
It must be the week of doctors, right? Because didn't Scott have something going on this week
Yeah,
as well?
he had to give blood to keep his test for his levels and stuff.
Ah, yes.
So anyway, yeah, that's where we are. So, are you killing trees today, cutting trees?
No trees today. I had put my store on vacation mode, and because I'm just about sold out for the early season, so I was like, well, let me just put it on vacation mode, slow the sales down just a little bit, and then I opened it back up last night. So I haven't had any sales roll in for those yet.
Said he was counting on his inheritance this morning and then he answered his tag. I answered his text. Said he was worried about me. Isn't that like a good son?
That's right.
Yeah. My own boys didn't even know I had a doctor appointment. So Sadie's all worried. What are you doing? Over there, Major Win, Doug. Want to mess with you. Put your rubber gloves on the same time the doc does. My doc relies on the blood tests and stuff now. He didn't even mess with the old fashioned.
Yeah, they can tell most preliminary things now by the blood tests, which is a good thing, I think.
You see that Primo trading paid off. I don't know what you're talking about, Paul. Did Primo do a show today? Or is he going to? You know who we're talking about, Primo Chemo?
I've heard the name, but I don't know them.
Yeah, Primo Chemo is how I met Doug and Roe. And Paul Rose.
Ah.
And now they're in the chat over here. And welcome.
I only see the chats if you put them up on the screen. So
Primo Chemo lives up in Vermont, and
maple syrup country.
yeah, he does a show Monday, Wednesday, Fridays usually, but I think they kind of took this week off. He did the show last week on, when was it? Anyway, he was showing that his May sales were just terrible, and they were. They were. His sales weren't as much as mine, and he's full time.
Terrible compared to their normal.
Yeah, bad all around.
Yeah.
Doug did a video Rocky style training for his live. Get to train to do a live. Okay.
So I'm thinking about doing a whatnot show of just Starbucks stuff, and I'm trying to decide if that would garner enough interest. And it'd be used items, but I've collected a lot of used items over the last couple of years.
I don't know. That's one market I know absolutely zero about.
I mean, they do well on on eBay and Amazon for certain ones. Like they're usually a pretty good hit or a not. So
Well, that's like
I
almost everything.
I don't really have much in them. So.
Sadie asks if I tried to sell the doc some Band-Aids. I should have. I should have just dropped some off and say, here, you can have these.
Or better yet, just say, hey, I brought my own today. Don't charge me for this one.
So anyway, yeah, I guess I survived my yearly physical. It's a little late. I usually get it sometime during the spring, but I got that trip in July, so I thought I better get checked out.
You coming to see me in July for my birthday?
No, we're going over to Switzerland and Germany and France and Netherlands, and
ooh,
we're taking a Viking cruise on the Rhine.
Okay, all right. How long?
It's about a week.
Okay.
And then we're staying
a couple extra days.
We're staying a couple extra days in Amsterdam at the end because Gwen wants to see the Anne Frank Museum house thing.
Okay. You have to let me know how it goes. That's something I'd be interested in possibly seeing myself sometime.
I wanted to visit the brothels in Amsterdam, It gets some of the good marijuana stuff. I don't know. That's something I've never done, but I don't fault anybody that does it because I have a lot of good friends that partake, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. It's legal here to grow 4 plants per household.
Yeah, it's not legal here to grow any, but I don't know. If you grew a couple of plants in your garden, I don't think anybody'd say anything. There might be some
They're just tomato plants, right?
tricky people that, yeah, mix them in with your tomato plants. Yeah. Well, those tomatoes have funny looking leaves. Yeah, everybody goes to Amsterdam for the culture. No,
Culture.
we really are. I mean, we like we've been. This will be our third trip into Europe, fourth trip into Europe.
I flew through Amsterdam, but I didn't get to spend any time there.
Yeah, I've never stayed at Amsterdam before.
On my Cairo trip, that was our layover.
Yeah, said he dropped a couple of seeds by accident while working in the garden.
Drop some seeds by accident. Was he also accidentally carrying some seeds?
Harry Humstone, you're messing up your mandrill cycle. What's a mandrill cycle? Is it a mandrill like the monkey? Are you saying you're a monkey? Is a mandrill a monkey or is it an ape?
I have no clue.
Now I gotta look. Are mandrills the ones with the big red butts?
Those are baboons, I think, aren't they?
Baboons. Let's see. Is a mandrill a monkey or an ape? Here we go. Let's see. Google says mandrills are the largest monkey species and one of the most colorful. They resemble baboons, but DNA shows they are monkeys. Okay. Rafiki, the lion, will be happy with that. Remember the Lion King? Rafiki was a mandrill. Or did you grow up without Lion King?
Exactly.
No Lion King in the Amish community, huh?
No, no.
No
I uh,
no
I
Hakuna
vaguely know the
Matata
story.
for you, huh?
I vaguely know the story at this point, but not in my childhood.
You thought they were Doctor Who monsters? They are weird looking. So anyway, I'm going to put the invite in the chat if anybody else wants to jump in here and join the palaver. I can figure out how to do it. Here we go. Paste and enter. So, Harry or Doug or Sadie or anybody that wants to chat for a little bit. I'm probably not going to stay on very long. I got 8 orders going out. I sold $250 worth of crap yesterday. So that's good for me. A little above average. I'm not one of those big sellers. Well, the way my year started out, I was like $8,000 or $9,000 a month. I thought, man, I got a chance to do $100,000 in sales in 2024. I thought that would be a great goal, and then May just kind of dropped 25%.
Was that around the time when you did some of the different experiments with like different sales, different promotions, and different things? Was that like around the first of the year?
No, I didn't do much different.
I remembered at one point you were trying out some different things to see what happens, and it spiked your sales for a little while. I didn't know if that was around that time.
I think honestly, what happened for me in January, February, March, January, February, the first quarter, I think I had just good shit to sell.
Hey, that's usually what it is.
Just better stuff. And but yeah, I've kind of lost hope to have $100,000 a year sales. I did 75 grand last year, so I thought, man, that was my best year ever. So I thought, man. And then January, February, March, I'm like, man, we're still doing good. But then April happened. And now we got the summer slowdown, right? May was only did like 6,000 in May, so I'm like, You're at work? Harry's at work, but listening to the show. I never had a job like that. I
Did you
couldn't.
have a job?
Oh, I taught school 33 years.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, I never had a chance to go online. And of course, I didn't even know you could do online chatting. And I retired from teaching about 12, 13 years ago. So there wasn't even a thing. I didn't even know what online video
The
chatting
kids,
was.
the kids didn't teach you that.
I don't think I knew anything like that. When did that become popular? The first ones I ever did was like 11 years ago, maybe 10, 11 years ago.
Didn't AOL have like one of the original chat rooms or whatever they called it?
I I never did that. Like dial up. Remember that sound when AOL came on
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
and you connected through your phone line?
It sounded worse than a fax machine.
I took off my little band-aid. She said she put that on me and said, "Real men wear pink." When that stretchy thing they put out when they draw blood and they put that gauze on your arm and stuff.
Oh yeah,
So anyway,
all that fun stuff.
yeah, she's pretty cute. My blood technician, whatever you call him, said, I don't know what came up. I said, "You look young" or something. I said, or some. I smarted off and said, "You look like you're 19." She said, "Thank you. I'm 21." I was like, "Oh, okay, pretty close."
Pretty close.
How you been, Doug? You having a good morning?
Yeah, man. Just getting all fired up. I got a huge stack of clothing I'm about to tear into, but I just wanted to jump on really quick and say hi. I'm going to be trying to process 100 pieces of clothing today, so it's going to be a long one. I mean, I'll probably get started now, take a couple little breaks along the way to grab a bite to eat, and then I'll be going until about 10 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, I got some baby clothes, brand new on the hanger, but the auction I bought them from they had been in a pallet lot out on their outside, so they had gotten rained on. So I've got to wash all those. So I can't call them new anymore.
Yeah,
These
that's
have never
bummer.
been worn, but yeah, can't call them new, I guess. Some
Well,
Carter's
new at
Carter's
defects, right?
baby clothes.
They're kind of new at defects because they haven't been actually worn, but yeah, it's interesting. One of our big auction houses where we get a lot of our stuff, they keep their pallets outside and they cover them with tarps and everything. But so it's funny that when you go in there, you kind of have to look and see which ones have had the most sun exposure on the top level, because the whole top of that pallet is going to be like sun damaged clothing. And so it can drastically reduce the value. So it's one of those things too where they'll stack up a bunch of them. So as long as you get one of the ones that's on the like the mid or lower part, you're fine. But when we were brand new at it, we got our first pallet. We saw them go and take it right off the top, and we got it home, and it was almost looking like tie-dye because there was so much that was like sun stained on like one part of a garment, the other part was fine and everything. We just had to take it as a pass.
See,
Those
this
are
is like
great.
brand new baby set. You got a onesie and you got your little dinosaur print pants, and then another onesie.
We got
Anyway,
Mr.
they got the
Sydney,
tags
too.
on it, but look, everything just got rain soaked.
So
So
you have to wash them?
yeah, I'll try. I guess I'll just try to wash them and say something like, these got wet from rain, but they've never been used, and I guess I'll cut the tag off and show the tag.
You know, I forget, man, I forget the method Ro uses. That she's much better at cleaning clothing than I am. And Ro has a method too where she doesn't get the tag off, but she uses like vodka or something and sits them in the sun.
Could you
And
just steam them?
what was that, Jakester?
Could you just steam them maybe to get them clean enough?
Oh, not these. These have, it's like the cardboard bled with the
Oh.
rain down on it, so that they're a little bit. There's kind of brownish stains on them too.
I'm not wasting good vodka on that.
Like, what'd you say, Sadie?
So I'm not wasting good vodka on that.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah, your audio is not good, Sadie. It's kind of muffled. Anyway.
Yeah, tell the
I'm gonna see
submarine
if I
captain
make it
to go surface level.
Go surface level. Yeah, you sound like you're in a pit. Yeah, can't. Even though it says Carter's, can't call it a onesie, right?
Oh yeah.
Or is that one of those words like Velcro?
Yeah,
Gerber owns onesie or something. Like they'll ask you if it's officially I think it is Gerber that owns onesie, but yeah, they'll officially ask you like, is this actually this brand? And if you say no, then they'll be like, all right, you can't use onesie. They call it like simply just like a one piece or.
Isn't that weird? You can sell an off-brand tissue and call it Kleenex, but you can't call a onesie, which is stupid. Anyway.
Yeah, it is stupid. And how did they get to trademark onesie? I mean, I'm pretty sure that predated their clothing, but oh well.
I don't know. I guess they just apply for it with a patent office or something, and they've got it. I don't know how that works.
Well, it's just like UPS trademarking the color brown. I'm like, how do you? That one was always kind of confusing for me. It's like there's only 8 primary colors, if I remember my kindergarten training well. Like, how do you get to trademark one of those? Can I trademark like the color red or something?
I know.
If it's a specific color code.
I don't know. Don't know.
At the end of the day, I'm not going to be trademarking any colors anytime soon, so it's all fine.
I think I'm going to trademark the names of my medications I'm on now. I got some funky names for stuff. Triptyclatter, chloroformy, canonic. I'm like, what? What'd you say?
Do you know why all these Chinese sellers have all these wonky names that they've got trademarked? Because they can. It's a guarantee that they'll be able to trademark it. Pretty much, it's about how easy it is to trademark those wonky names.
Makes sense.
That's why they do it.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good move.
So what if you put WONSIE on your baby thing, like onesie? WONSIE instead of.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? The old Tom Hanks movie, That Thing You Do.
Yeah.
And we'd like to invite up
Oh.
the O-Neaters, and there were the Wonders, but it was just
Yeah.
O-N-E. The O-Neaters. That was such a funny movie. That was a good one.
Yep, that was a good
Sound
movie.
any better now, Ted?
You still
Worse.
sound like you're talking out of a barrel.
Yeah.
Still?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, you might be a little better now.
It is a little better now.
Yeah.
Me a little bit.
I just came on to tell you need to kick Doug off the show because he just said he had 100 listings to do, and then he jumps on your live. You got to show him some tough love. Just kick him out.
No, get your ass to work, Doug.
That came through loud and clear, Mr. Sadie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good now. When Sadie gets in mean uncle mode, he can lay the hammer down.
But that's right, man. Yeah, you know what the problem is, Mr. Sadie, when you're trying to be too nice, the mic didn't understand it, and so once you got real, it's like, oh, okay, it's Mr. Sadie. We'll go ahead and let that go through.
Right.
Yeah, there you go, tactical 1C. Carter's.
It's a new.
Carter's 1C.
It's a new type of web search. It's called attitude recognition.
I like it. That's awesome, man. Attitude recognition. Oh, that's a keeper right there.
You better patent that real quick.
Yeah. Attitude.
Right.
Where's Tom this morning? I thought Tom would be on.
He usually is off about his day about 9 a.m. So he probably won't.
Larry, I figured I'd meet you. I figured I'd meet you here at the luxury house one of these days.
Ooh, that's too swanky for me.
Oh yeah.
I stay at places like the Dewdrop Inn.
Oh, clawfoot tub.
Oh yeah.
Man, I could soak in that clawfoot tub and drink Mick Ultra all night long.
I'm telling you.
There you go.
Yeah, Jakester, if you close that door and start to sit down, man, I'm out of here.
That would be like the Friday night show.
That's amazing.
That's only for the Friday night show.
Start making funny faces.
Oh man.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, Paul Rose, please don't moan at me for any reason, man.
Oh yeah, Paul's over in England or somewhere, isn't he?
Paul?
He says
Paul
it's
Rose.
4 p.m. there. Where is 4 p.m.? Yeah,
he's United Kingdom.
That's got to be UK.
He's our buddy across the pond there.
Hi, Glenn.
Hey, Swamp Picker, good to see you.
We got all kinds of folks in here. Craig's here. Chastity's here.
That's awesome.
You're gonna have to start doing your show at a new time there, Todd.
Ping's here. Nah, this is usually when when the shows get over with and I go to the post office and take my packages. When I get back, that's pretty much from like I don't know, say 10:30 to about 4. That's when I do my eBay stuff. And then
well, this is normally the Perkyville time slot. That's why everybody's raring to go.
But not on Fridays. Yeah, we're still kicking around whether or not we're going to continue the morning show. We've been absolutely enjoying it. You guys get us all fired up, but it is a lot of work.
It's a lot of commitment to have it at a certain time every single day, or a particular number of days.
Yeah, but I mean, we're just learning. We're trying stuff out. We're having fun with it. But
there you go.
But y'all have been so supportive. It's been rocking. So we'll see how it goes. We're just like kind of doing it day by day.
So tell me, Doug, is your business doing better since you've started doing YouTube regularly?
Yeah, we've actually had like one or two people that have bought from us specifically after watching, where they're like, "Hey, we wish you guys well," and they put that in the comment as they made the purchase and stuff. But in general, it's been doing a lot better just because in preparation for the morning shows, we've been getting so much more organized. Like we've been getting to bed earlier, so that we could be awake and actually ready to engage with people in the morning. So that's been a huge help. But also, we actually feel now kind of like a little bit more commitment to actually delivering results when we're engaged with people and everything. So our listings have gone like through the roof compared to what they were, and so that kind of coupled with the fact that we've started to branch out into some new areas that we're selling in, like paper goods and everything, and those have been kind of buoying us right now, while in general eBay's been pretty slow. So yeah, it's been a weird combo effect, but also too in some ways it's kind of slowed us down a little bit because of the fact too that we have to now plan for YouTube. And I mean, you'd imagine like we don't have any very specific theme that we show up with each morning. We just kind of want it to be encouraging, get everybody fired up. But it's still amazing how much like mental energy that takes to just be ready to engage with people each day and everything. And for Ro and I, we're really naturally introverted. I mean, when you hear Bearded Picker talk about it, that's kind of how we feel, is like that level of wanting to be kind of introverted and everything. So putting yourself out there on a screen and having to keep track of the comments and everything, it is a lot for us. But again, you guys make it worth it. We've had pretty much all good experiences with you guys so far. But yeah.
Well,
So
thanks,
anyways,
but
I don't want to get off on
I don't prepare anything at all, and I don't get worried about it when I put on a show. It's time to start. Okay, let's start. What are we talking about? I don't know.
Yeah, well, we've been like blown away.
At least,
Go ahead, Stevie.
You got
at least
you got to
Beard
take it
once in a while.
serious and be consistent. You can't be rescheduling shows for doctor's appointments and stuff like that.
I suck today.
Mr. Sadie, man, bring the fire like always. That's what we love about you, man.
Look, 22 people are watching, so it's like, hey, it doesn't matter. I can do the show later or not.
That's right.
It is actually amazing. Like, well, thanks to you guys. It's totally thanks to you guys. Our group of subscribers jumped up by like 25 overnight. And like this crew here is super good. Like you guys always hop onto our lives and give us some support, which blows our minds. That's absolutely fantastic that you guys are so generous with all that stuff. But somebody was commenting too, like somebody had like 5,000 subscribers that then they were visiting our channel and they're like, wow, it's amazing you guys always have such consistent support. Like you guys have people in the high 20s and 30s, and like we have over 5,000 subscribers and we still only get about 10 to 15 on our lives. And it's like, what's going on to where, you have that little support consistently. So we want to make it whenever anybody shows up that they really feel, we're not going to add right now for where we're at a ton of like very serious knowledge, but what we're trying to do is just help everybody have a cup of coffee, get relaxed, but get ready for the day and everything. But again, just want to highlight the fact that you guys have been beyond generous with us being so new. But this other guy, Phoenix Sales 85, I mean, he is newer than us at YouTube and at eBay. And like, he is killing it right now. If you look at his channel, he just recently lost his job, but he's been getting all into YouTube and everything. And he seems like a really good researcher. And so his thumbnails are on point. His subject matter, like he's very engaging with his subject matter on his channel. And so he already has like 320 something subscribers to his channel. And he's newer than we are. And, he's earned it. Like he's really put in the work and stuff, but he's been one that we've been enjoying watching too, that he's doing it, man. That guy's going to be monetized before we get halfway there. And we're happy for him. That's just rock. We're looking at what he's doing and we're trying to take a lesson from it.
Hey, I'm monetized. I got $130 from YouTube last year.
Don't spend it all on toothbrush holders there, Todd.
I know. That's like
Hey,
$10.40 a month I'm making.
right.
Yeah.
It was nice to see Roman get monetized. Oh, anytime.
Yeah. Yeah, he caught his show after the fact last night. That was hilarious, man. He was I don't know if you guys saw that, but he was feeling
He's
good
a character.
last night.
I tried
I
to
don't know how
watch
he's
some
feeling
of
today.
it, but Buck Mountain Barn Chris was doing a show last night at the same time, so I kind of like Buck Mountain stuff, so I was watching him.
I like Buck Mountain as well. He's been really generous with us too. Like he's been really cool. Good dude. All right, y'all. Well,
I
hey,
almost
thank you
did a
so
live
much.
last week.
You almost did a live.
Oh, you almost did a live.
Almost.
And let's just see, I like your practice live, by the way. That was just like 4 minutes of you playing chicken with us, man, and you won. You were staring us down. I was waiting for you to say something, Mr. Sadie, and just like quick, and I was like, okay, the suspense is killing me. But yeah, looking forward to
13 years on YouTube, I've never done a live. I don't even know how to set it up.
You did it. I mean, you did it the other day. You had a live.
It's so hard. It's so hard. Oh. You know, it's not rocket science if I can figure out how to do it. Anyway.
Well, you guys rock. Appreciate you very much. I'm gonna go ahead and follow through on what I said I'm gonna do and get to work on all these clothing items. But appreciate you very much. Thanks for helping me get fired up this morning. You guys are awesome.
Get them.
Have a good weekend, Doug.
Get them. Sick them.
You too, Mr. Sadie. Todd, Jake, sir. Always a pleasure. Appreciate
Likewise.
you guys. Take care. I'll still have you guys in my ears. I'm gonna switch to my AirPods. So, if you say any crap about me, I'm gonna still be paying attention. All right. Take care, y'all. Bye
I'll
now.
tell you straight to your face. You're ugly and you smell. I can smell you from California.
Hey, man. Listen. All right. Those are just compliments for me at this point. Those are just what I wake up to. That's my work fuel. All right. Appreciate y'all. Take care now. Bye.
Bye, Doug. Yeah. What time is it getting? I need to.
11:18.
I got one more item to pack and get my stuff to the post office still. I haven't done that yet either.
It's only 10:18 here.
Yeah. So anyway, what else is going on?
I texted both my sons this morning. I said, look, me and my boat will probably be on the river tonight, tomorrow, or Sunday. And my youngest son texted me back. He said, let me know. I said, I just let you know. Me and my boat will probably be on the river. I'm not the kind of guy that invites you, let's pick a time and all that stuff. I just let you know what I'm doing. You're welcome to come along if you like.
Well, it looks like I had a Coke explode here in this fridge, so I'm going to have to get off here and take a picture of this, send this to the cleaners, and have them come back and fix this.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to shut down anyway. Y'all are boring.
We'll get to listing.
Yeah, I'm going to finish packing. I got to wash some baby clothes, so that's what I'll be doing,
right.
I guess. All right, folks. Thanks for showing up. Thanks, Jake and Sadie for jumping on, and Doug if you're still listening. And we'll see y'all Monday. Have a good weekend.
See ya. Bye.
Later. Have a good weekend.
Bye. Okay, how do I turn this off? Let's see. End stream. That's kind of what I say when I finish peeing. Okay.